Cheers, COD family! It's your princess. Welcome to my new live stream, everyone. How you doing? Hi, Vanyo. Hi, Suno. Suno directly. Hi, Wyatt. She is not here yet, but we hope she will join. She will be here. Noah, welcome. Shadow, Fenrir, James Doodle, Martini. So we are going today for the Forge of Light, a new Mage's artifact. I'm ready to test my luck. And then we will watch a little bit in the Zone 2 fights. We had an insane Bastion fight before from Apex versus 21SW. And in our both Zone 2s, it is Echo WB fighting non-stop. And the same is for NTS versus Rage. So we will have a look over here. Oh, but is that Veneno? Is Martini Veneno? Or you just said that? Sono, I'm waiting. You will be fine. You will be fine, Sono. So yeah, maybe in the meantime, till we have the people to, Lady K was answering in my Discord, guys. So I have also, let me get up that real quick. If you want to join my Discord, guys, I have, King Yummy is in the house. King Yummy, I ask you a question. So, so if you want, you can join my Discord server. We have already, I think, how many people there from the COD community? Let me check real quick. We have over 250 members already on my Discord server. So if you want to join, feel free. So Yummy, I was asking you when we get the new stats, because Yummy made a cool dashboard where we can get all the COD stats, and we have also that linked in my Discord where you can come to this website. I made a video about it. Make sure to check it out. Murder. That is mean. And I was asking you, Yummy, when can we expect getting the updated stats for the Zone 2 fights? Will you wait till the Zone 2 is over? So, because that would be really cool to get the stats from the zones, because so here's the problem, guys, with all the stats. What I see sometimes is, I can only say it for our KVK. There was a lot of merit trading going on in the Zone 1 before all the Zone 2 opens, because the timeless treasury and everything. And I like the most when you have the stats from the starting opening Zone 2 to zones reopening or something like that till the fights go. So I'm super excited about that, to look how the stats are for the different Zone 2s, because the stats show us which team did the most kills, did the most healing, spent the most mana, and took the most stats, etc. So we will look also at some Bastion report soon, guys. And if you don't mind, drop a like on the stream. That supports me here a little bit as YouTuber. And we go now into the Forge of Light. So I have saved up here already 243 keys. We have some gems over here to spend. I'm definitely here going for the new Mage's artifact. Can I look at it? I think I can look at it when I go over here. And I go, yeah, here. So here we see that the max levels. I heard that I think Murder said it hits like a truck. So it does some AoE damage here, and at the maximum level we have here damage factor of 4.5k up to 5 animal legions. And I feel like we have also a very good passive buff over here when launching a normal attack. The Wildest Legion for the new mages has a 100% chance to deal extra magic damage to the next time it deals hero skill damage, damage factor 120. Effect can trigger once every 2 seconds. So, and this is at level 1. We will see how lucky I am, guys, how far I will go. When we look a little bit in the pool, I need nothing really from that pool over here. I forgot to take it before Zone 2. Oh my God, Yummy. Maybe someone took it before Zone 2, because I feel like when you go now, that's why I can here open in the Alliance page. I can open the Alliance merits, but there's all the trading included, so it's kind of rough. Shadow saying you gotta either be drones level 4 RD or my level 2. I think, Murder, how many spins did it take you to the level 4? Murder made it level 4 yesterday. Then I saw people in the EIS chat, they got a double. They got a double pull off the new mages RD twice. It was Nikki and who else was it? Someone else. And it's same size as allergy. So if you hit both at the same time, it's crazy. Okay. So from here, I seriously need nothing from this kind of artifacts. I still don't own the Mana Stone Hunter. I do not own this artifact. I mean, that would be maybe cool to get also that I can finally create my War Stones. Yeah, Murder said 450 spins for level 4. So let's see. I mean, I'm kind of hoping for to get it to level 3. Video. But tomorrow, guys, maybe I can give a little bit a spoiler alert over here. Tomorrow we can, tomorrow it will be the next Yapcast time, guys. So tomorrow next Yapcast, where we have a lot of cool new topics, where we will figure out different stuff. So we will definitely see how that goes over there, and then can just check out the newest stuff on COD, what the drama is going on, and then Cerno can come in. He was already on Discord trying spamming penguins and stuff like that. So let's go into that. We start at 243 forge keys. We have close to 80k champs, guys. And I hope so much we get some luck over here. I do really, really hope, because the new mages are really, really cool. Maybe I can show that before we go into the forge spins. Give me 1 second. So I unlocked already Gromera. I made her right now 5 stars and 5111. I unlocked her via the Wheel of Destiny, and the second one I will get next week, because Yunming is coming into the wheel, and from what I see, I think he's super, super, super strong hero over here. I know a lot of people are only going for one hero and maybe going only for Yunming. So for me, it's kind of like, I feel like it's like always like this in Call of Dragons, that you have to pair them together to have the maximum effect. That's why I'm, as a mage's main, kind of, after they made them so good, it's kind of something we have to go for. And we get also here, let's look at this. They changed, by the way, the compendium, who didn't see it yet. The compendium works now different, because you can choose desired artifacts, and I kind of like that. So you can choose out 6 of these artifacts over here, and the other artifacts which are in the pool are here as well. I didn't fully understand, because, for example, Lunaris you can choose here, and then it's also here in the other artifacts. And even if you get the worst rewards, you can still here choose in between some really good artifacts, and have a chance to get them over here. And I think even in the purple rewards, here is the new artifact is not here. So that hasn't changed. I think the newest artifact is only here for the winning season. So let's see. Let's go into it, and oh my God, guys. I'm always so, I know a lot of people like that gambling stuff and I'm the completely opposite. I'm always so afraid that it goes wrong, but we go there, we have the keys. I mean, in the worst case, we get at least one exemplar out of it. So let's go and count here my drawing and wish me the best luck, please. Okay. You have selected. No, we don't skip here. Maybe I skipped it now. Oh, thank you, Murder. Oh, so we get here for every. Oh, I got this new. What is this? Yeah, it is another cute purple one. So we are at 30 pulls over here. Thanks, James. We like to gamble 40. 50. 60 spins over here. That's typical princess. I never get a deal. Okay, 70 over here. So let's look numbers wise. We go one by one. I will open them. Oh my God. This one here. You can maybe guess the winning number. This one here. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Oh, I'm so excited. Thank you, Cerno. When you says number 8, Cerno says number 2 was the sickle. Oh, let's go. Okay, when you said number 8, so let's open number 7. Okay. Oh no! Let's go ahead. I tell you, my luck is not the best. I tell you. 20, 30. I think we are at 100 now. 110. It gets already painful. I can tell you. 120. 130. I wonder why I never have that streamer luck. 140. 150. Okay, 150. Now, Ray says cooked. Yeah, always. I seriously, I think I had one time, maybe a lucky time, but in the Wheels of the Hero, I'm sometimes good, but here, okay, I mean, we can maybe say already goodbye to level 3. So maximum we can get out here is a level 2. Okay, venue says number 3. Let's keep that then. 5 is already taken, Shadow, but its stream is probably a little bit behind. Okay, oh, I thought it is with a golden one. Oh my God, it is so crazy for me. Thanks God. Thanks God. Now I have to up level this. We got it with 150. That is really not lucky, guys. I feel like an average of 100 is fine, but 8 this time when you're saying. I feel like 150 is really not lucky. It is a decent pull, but it is far away from luck. But that makes me hope. So what you can do is when you get a new artifact, I think we get that pop-ups. Let me get them real quick. I already prepared here. Because this is a very good deal here when you go for the forge keys. Oh, I have to enter my password. So, and what we are doing now is that we up level it to level 60 because then you get more of this kind of pop-ups. And they give a really good deal. So we do this. As at max, and then we get more of that forge keys. So we get this one. We get this one. This is always the better deal than you have in a normal Forge of Light packs, guys. That's why I'm taking them always. So, and I already prepared the tickets from the Pluto Mall here. Need make it level 50 for the other pop-ups. Yeah, I just instantly maxed it. I have so much of that stuff. So let's see the situation here. I mean, is there any possibility that I can see how many spins I did? Because I heard it takes it over the pity pulls for the next Forge of Light. Where can I see this? Does anyone of you guys know this? Do I see that here? Princess Wailing, no, I will be saying no, sadly. So we have to, okay, we will take in count here because I feel like imagine, but doesn't it say anywhere in the settings? I think here in the info button it says, right? You're guaranteed, blah, blah, blah. So here, if you were unable to obtain the artifact you wished for during the event, the number of draws you made that guaranteed legendary artifacts you did not wish for will be retained and carry over to the next event. So they say that here, but it would be cool. Like, you remember, like, that when we have the hero wheel. In the hero wheel, we can see the number in chances. There you see how far you are from the pity, and I feel like that would be cool to know. But we can just keep track here. I just write down the number of keys I have. And it's good when we're streaming. Then I can always go back in my stream and check it out, how many draws I did, in case we don't get it to level 2. So let's see what we have here. People say to do it with at least 100 keys minimum to get what you want. Okay, I have 129 keys, right, Beast? So if I trust you right here now, I should get my level 2. But it's still, what was the first one? Was it 150, 180, something like that? Bad. Bad like always. Oh, okay, we got at least a golden one. We start a little bit better now, guys. We start a little bit better. So in worst case now, we have 180 left. Oh my God, Yummy, you're not a reference. 420 keys for 2? Okay, Venue says level 9. If you're lucky, you should. I mean, now it should be, I think now we only need for the pity 180. So use 60 keys and hit. Oh my God, I'm saying that yesterday, really, when I saw the double pulls twice of 2 different players in EIS, stream above, and I wish. Did you see my Forge of Light pulls in the past? Bad. But I mean, Murder was super lucky too. He had 400 something, and he got 4. He has a level 4. So, okay. Shadow is saying 7. Venue is saying 9. Cerno is saying 3. So, who guessed the right number and guess when it is the right artifact? Princess, your luck is good. Yummy, you have no idea. Go back my live stream Forge of Light, then you know what I mean. This is double pull right here, Murder saying. I mean, if that is true, I will be the happiest. I'm saving keys too, but I'm Archer. I did 90 keys last time and got nothing. Okay, Beast saying 4, Yummy saying 5. So we go for that. So no one said 1, right? So we go for 1 first. No one said number 10. So we get that out. So we have no one said number 2. 3 was Cerno. Have we number 4 over here? Beast said number 4. Yummy number 5. Murder still double pull. What is kind of wild. Then we have the 6 who said no one. 7 here we have for Shadow. I think no one said 8, and 9 was Venue. No one said 8. Okay, so someone of you was right guessing what is the artifact. I hope the person who guessed it guessed a really cool artifact. Okay, N saying I feel the same way. You think 150 for getting one is good? Okay, guys. I would say it is a decent pull, but a good pull looks different when I watch other people. Or for example, Tinsy, I think he had 300 and made it level 4. So let's go. We start with Venue number 9. He said it first. Okay, L Venue. Then we go with numbers. Oh God, I did the wrong one. I did number 6. I have to eliminate. Maybe no one of you was right. Shadow 7 is already out. I counted wrong. Cool artifact, man. Awesome. And don't say it. Imagine you call that out on my stream and I get that. So Cerno, no, another L. Then we go for Beast, no. Then we go for Yummy's choice. Okay, no one of you was right. It is number 6. No, it's number 7. Oh my God. Too late for me. I had a busy work week. Hi Nosh, welcome here. Number 7 still, yeah, Venue is correcting me. Thanks, Venue. So, okay, Shadow was right. Let's see. Sorry, Mom. So let's see if Shadow here guessed right and brought me luck. Let's go! Okay, guys, this was really a good one. So we are at 160 for level 2. Okay. Oh, do I have the first time streamer luck? Let's go. Now let me do the math. I need still to buy my 24-hour speeds. But I mean, Ray, no way. Rigged. Princess sent a message to FSK to stop dodging us. We can talk about after my Forge of Light. We look a little bit at the Zone 2 wars. I am depressed now, Yummy. So question is, okay, chat. What do you think? Going ahead and try to get it level 3? Or will I get totally scammed now because I was lucky with this pull? Okay, when you're full, send it. If even when you says that. What is the rest, Chessing? I mean, 120. I mean, we can get it level 3, right? In the worst case. Okay, guys. Do you think it is my lucky day? Can Yami start streaming for Stream Above? And look at the Rage Baiter saying level 3. Okay, we go for it, guys. With you together, we go for it. We go for it. I mean, this was really cool. I say you'll get another trust. Okay, Shadow says that. And he was right with the level 7, so we can trust. As I know you have more than 80k champs. I have not so much more left. That is a little bit my issue. I need to check out my 24-hour speeds. But we will go for that one. The problem is, I tell you, okay, I can tell you why I cannot use everything, because when there is the alliance mobilization, and this time the alliance mobilization event will be during the KVK, where everyone is probably super busy fighting. So you have not all the time in the world going into that shell and doing the tasks. But what, for example, counts is when there is a Forge of Light event during the alliance mobilization, and you will exchange keys. You can go over here, and then you can say here, purchase with gems. And when you do this during the alliance mobilization, it counts for the quest gems spent. And so you can get it really easy done. Yummy, after alliance mobilization. No, I have to do my tasks there. We have requirements for that. But we go another round. So that's all we can do now. We will look at it. So we are again at 10. This is fine, mods, question mark. Let's go here. 20. 30. 40. 50. Oh no, oh no, oh no. 60. So now what is that emote? It's too small for me that I can even see. So we are at 60, 70. Will I go to pity, the first one? 80. Okay, we are going to 80, guys. Now you can guess again. Shadow, please guess too. You wear the lucky charm. You wear the lucky charm. So when you're saying 2, range paid. Oh, no, no, no. Oh. The struggle is real, guys. The struggle is Cerno 9. Shadow says 8. Okay, 2, 9, and 8 is taken. Darcy says 10. Rage Beta 6. 7, King Yummy. Do we have all numbers right now? Murder 4. Kill says 5. Erkan 5. Kingslayer. Oh. They can only be EIS member because the Kingslayer has a special a special joke in EIS. Do we have all numbers? So we don't have a 1, so I can open that right now. Let's see. So we don't have a 1. Okay, Cerno is already starting talking Turkish, assuming he found another Turkish person. So 2 we have. We don't have a 3, right? So I can open the number 3. We don't have a, so we have 2, we have 4. We have 5 from Kill, 6 of Rage Baiter. We have 7 from Yummy. We have 8 from Shadow. We have 9 from Cerno, and we have 10 from Darcy. Okay, now Cerno is in heaven. He find his Turkish body. Okay, so we go for number 2 first. Was Venyo's suggestion. So Venyo, I'm sorry, you weren't helpful this time. So Murder next time. Murder, sorry as well. Cerno, I found it. I'm super happy for you, Cerno. I'm super happy. When you happy, I am happy. That is all I can say. So, okay, number 5 said Kill said number 5. Okay, not number 5. Number 6 was the Rage Baiter. Oh my God! Dragon Rift. Oh my God! Rage Baiter. That is really a Rage Baiter guess, guys. This is a Rage Baiter guess. So we have 7 with King Yummy. We have 8 Shadows. We have number 9 was Cerno. And we have number 10, Darcy. So, Rage Baiter, please do not guess anymore. Okay, we go ahead. No. Oh, the Dragon Rift. Amazing. So, so when you counted how it was 150, then it was 10, and this was 80, right? So we're at 90 now. 100. 110. 100. Okay, we go ahead. 120. Is that correct, Venue? Oh, I lost a little bit track. Okay, guys, we are guessing again. Everyone is allowed to be guessing except Rage Baiter. Sorry, it's not personal mean. It's not personal mean. So, Cerno, tell me a number. Okay, you're number 6. I need another lucky one. We have 7 here from Emirati. This is a trust Rage Baiter. I do not know if I want to hear you saying that. Oh, banned for future Forge of Lights, question mark. Okay, Yummy 3, Dabik is saying 8, Shadow is saying 6, Murder stays with number 4. Cerno, I think that is not a nice word. Venue says 10, Kurt Meister says 8, Shadow 6. Okay, you corrected to 5, and Annie's Rage Baiter is doing rage baiting things. And one mana stone. Honestly, the mana stone I would really take because I'm waiting so long for that. Beast is saying 9, guys. Oh my God. Let's see what's going on here. No, sorry. So, do we have anyone with number 1? Yeah, we have Kurt Meister with number 1. So we start here. So Kurt Meister, I'm sorry. We go with, who has anyone number 2? It's acceptable because he said it at... Oh, Beast, 9 Kurata. At least give me the mana stone. So we go for number 2. I think no, but yeah, we have here 6 and Emirati 7. So 2 said no one. Do we have a number 3 over here? Yeah, it's Yummy. No number 3. Murder still says number 4. Nope. I think Shadow corrected to number 5. We maybe leave number 5 for Shadow. He was bringing me luck the last time. So what do we have 5? So do we have number 6 over here? No, Shadow said first 6, but then he corrected to 5. Cerno was 6. Cerno brought me here another whatever stuff of spring this is. Do we have a 7 here? Yeah, from Emirati. Then we have an 8 from Kurtmeister. We have the 9 from Beast. Wishing me the Kurata. Okay, thanks God. Then we have the 10 from Venyo, which is normal. Okay, so Shadow at least guess correct again. I mean, if he would guess the second time Here, right, that would be incredible. Ah, okay, we make a countdown. We make a countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, please. Oh, I blame Dark. Oh no! I got the Kingslayer curse. So we are at 120, guys. This will be a bad one. But we have it guaranteed in 90. So overall we go. So we are right now at 280 pulls for level 2. Time to be a captain. I have the Kingslayer maxed. I have the Kingslayer maxed. That is not a problem. The Dark Curse, yeah, for real, for real. Okay, so we go again. This is pull 130. This is pull 140. I said that 5 Kingslayer, but early I'm a wizard. Please not. Oh, are we at 20? We are right now. Correct. 30. 40. 50. Come on, please don't let me walk too. So we are at 170, guys, right now. Let me write it down. 170, 180. 3 more, and then I'm hitting pity, I think. 190. And you saying I have luck, guys. This is not luck. So we are at 200 for that one. Okay, we got it in 200. You can guess the numbers again. But now, unless the system is not completely away, means more exemplar wish for that. That's also true. But I honestly, so I think it is it is not worthy the gem. So Kurt Master 3, Emirati 9, Shadow 8, Yummy 5. Der blaue Opa scheint Must zu sein, bin mir aber nicht sicher bei der Troller. Sieht austauschbar aus. Just kidding, thanks so much. So the thing is, I unlocked in that wheel, I unlocked only Gomera. So, and you, der Troller, I like that. Just kidding, sometimes it's so funny. I will unlock he called him the Blue Grandpa. The Blue Grandpa I will get next week with the wheel. But I do agree, he seems the powerhouse here. Triple pull incoming, Rage Baiter. Okay. Can we please here ban that comment? You can just stay friendly in my stream. God is love, not a massacre or something like that. But I'm not doing very well when people are coming here and just throwing out any weird insults. Let me check that real quick. So in the meantime, we are looking here. So we had 3, 4 Kurtmeister. Oh my God! Oh my God! You did it correctly here. You did it correctly here. So, Brochin, Brochin, you renewed the membership. Thank you so much. Oh, Brochin, much love to you. Yeah, Yummy saying good mods. So do I get another one? I do not think so. Oh, it was even when you're in shadow, both you did a good job. Thanks to my mods. I mean, you can come here, you can have a different opinion. You can disagree with me, but you're not coming in my stream throwing out insults. This is not what what I think is the purpose here. We have number 9 over here. We have number 8. We have number 7 of that. Then we have 8. We have already. I mean, to be fair here, Erkan said 3 as well, or did he say it after I got it? What did? So we click the rest. I mean, but I would say it is okay. So we took in summary. Oh my God, and I unlocked finally this one here. Spend 2 million gems. Let's go. That's probably for a Kraken, literally nothing. Brochin saying, how am I not a member? I think you always have been a member, right? Because I don't know that the blue buttons beside. So in summary, I tell you, so I had 360 for level 3. So this is in average 120. It is decent. Whale achievements, let's go. Oh, we have also this one here. So the problem is here with the more artifacts we get, the less we have what we can spend on the, where is it? Oh, Brochin, another super chat. You're a cutie, Brochin. Brochin is really always my supporter. So here we have it. We make it level 1, 2, upgrade, nice, and level 3. Let me see how it is here. So here it is every time 500 more skill damage factor. And hi Toulouse, Princess Kraken confirmed. You cannot call me a Kraken. So in 2 years and I think 2 months or 3 months playing Call of Dragons, I spent the same amount of gems than Humble spent in one single Great Heights. Can you believe that? Yeah, now I need the exemplar version. That is what I'm waiting for. But what is for me such a pain now is, right, you need that 6 stars as well. That costs you another 4 legendary emblems. So Beast, so in summary, I did 360 pulls and I got three and I get 3 copies. So the first one was 150. Then I got a very lucky one in 10. I think 10 I never had before. And then it took me 200. So the average 120. That is, I have 200 plus keys. My luck is trash, Brochin. I mean, just by time you will get it anyway, there are compendiums and sometimes you have the choose box. So I am super okay. Beast, yeah, wait, 300. So from the beginning on, I always type the numbers down. So it was 150, then I got the super lucky pull with 10, and then 200 makes 360 if my math at 10 p.m. is still correct. Dragonflame asking, so who's the best new mages? So in my opinion, just kidding, said that earlier here. So what I heard is that he is the way to go. If you only go for one hero here, I will unlock him next week on the wheel. Because he has here the AoE damage. He also has here that extra defense bonus as well. He has here the hero skill damage bonus, 20%. And he has here another skill damage factor. So he is really, I feel like he is the high damage here. And that is also interesting. While in battle gains Diviner's Mark for 10 seconds every 30 seconds. Pren motion targets 3 legions these two have a 100% trigger chance. I think that's this one here. Yeah, 100% trigger chance. And this one have a 100% chance to trigger. And I got already here via the wheel because she is the strongest Lord hero. I just wanted to unlock her. When you upgrade a new artifact to level 60, get the Forge Key Steals. Kurt Messer, yeah, I did that at the beginning. So when I started and I got it the first time when I pulled it, then I did this Forge Keys. It is, I think, $25 in summary for the packs, and then you get all the stuff. And so I think she's not bad as well, but I heard that you can also, for example, pair Yun Ming with Sunlin. Is what I heard. You can pair him with Bertrand. You can pair him with Tohar. It is not fully tested out. Now I have the new artifact. Next week, I will definitely unlock also Yunming, and then I will give you, I mean, we have a final zone here where I can do all the testings for you in all different combinations. Because I'm not a fan of one-to-one testings, it gives you an indication, but Sunderland and the Goat did super good in a 1 versus 1, and then we're so trash on field. So if I would start out later, I would really wait a little bit if maybe maybe Sunderland can be with him paired or something like that. So I have really to see that. But that is what I heard, that he is the stronger one of both. And you have additional with the new artifact, that effect over here. Where is it? Here, when launching normal attack, the Wielder's Legion has an 80% chance to deal extra magic damage. I have now 80% chance. I think this is scaling up to 100%. Yes, I mean that is really cool. It's guaranteed here. So that is, in my opinion, pretty nice when you have that here guaranteed and maxed here. Yeah, murder means duel means nothing. So we have to see open field, and I mean our final zone. I mean, we can look a little bit now here. I can check real quick the rankings over here. So these are the alliance merits here, but people are in different shells, so we have also to keep that in mind. For example, so you have to add all the stuff here. NTS seems pretty much in one shell. We have Echo here. Rage, WB splitted is overall, when you add this together, at 1.8, 1.36 or something like that. Echo has probably people here in another shell as well. So you have to add WB here as well, Rage here as well. So you have to add all these merits together, and you have to keep in mind that some already traded in zone 1 before. So it is really hard to keep that in mind, who's leading here in merits. But we will definitely get the stats from zone 2 opening till the zone 2 fights ends. And let's have a little bit of look here at the different fights over here. Normally it's now Echo push time. I mean, we are watching that since, when did the final zone open? The zone 2 opened 3 days ago, I think. So normally now it goes in the full downtime of WB. So now is normally the time when Echo is pushing, and WB is going into their sleep time. And then when I wake up in my morning, then it goes a little bit more where the Echo uptime comes, or so a little bit 11, 12 UTC. Then WB has their full uptime, and then it's a little bit the Echo downtime, and so it's kind of like a back and forth over here. And you see, Echo got the Hydra over here, but here this kind of territory, I thought maybe Echo will push WB behind that chokes, but since now we have 1, 2, 3, we have bastions everywhere. And this is the bastion situation from both sides. You see here, Echo. I'm in 60, 52, so you can tell FSK to fight us 1 up. They came, we didn't let them do anything, and they run. How is your Diplo in that whole KVK? And here's another, so we have here all the bastions. That is the situation here right now. And the same situation when we go down here to Rage and NTS. So NTS here secured the Hydra. Rage was at the beginning a little bit down here, but NTS pushed them completely out of the Hydra area, dropped here forward. And now the fight is going a little bit to here, and we will see. But you see the same here, NTS Bastion, Rage Bastion. I think that, yeah, here we have bastions. We have bastions everywhere. But I think since you can get your dead bags so cheap, but here is normally, just from my experience, the next few hours, this fighting here slows a little bit down as well. Just kidding, saying pushing at open field area is very painful for everyone. Rage, NTS, WB, Echo. Yeah. WB did really good. Then some alliances versus Echo. It's just Echo is built different. Dragon Flame saying, I mean, I feel like WB did a great job here, and WB and Echo, both sides, and the same is here for NTS and Rage. I mean, if you're in a KVK in this position still, then you know that both sides are fighting. Call of Passions and saying, "Hi, Bad Joker." So I'm super excited. That's why I'm so excited about the stats. We saw, you have no idea how many deaths we saw in that Bastion fights, how many how many mana heal here. When you see the big power plays, I think the Julia healed in them. Yeah, Julia healed up again. People are down 100, 150 million and press the resource heal button, guys. There's a lot of mana in that KVK out here. And I feel like what I have definitely to say, I mean, the coordination of NTS here, I was impressed. I mean, I knew that NTS is super good organized and coordinated in voice chat, and but what I saw here in that KVK, that was really, really, really impressive. And that's the reason they could here secure the Hydra over here. And now let's see how long that fight goes, because yeah, then we have the passes 3, we have the passes 4. Everyone knows there is still a big final zone ahead. Approaching saying the difference is the amount of pilots each side has. Bad Joker 90% dead back is clutch, so players let loose. Yeah, exactly. So, and it is so cheap to get them back that the most people say, I don't care about the deaths, and they throw in everything. I think that is why we have also so many Bastion fights. What I'm a little bit surprised is that the Bastion trades are so crazy this time, that they are so in favor of one side. I saw so many Bastion reports where really either the pad was not really well prepared. I mean, we can look a little bit, maybe that I have marked that over here. Apex was fighting 25 SW Bastion earlier, and let's have a look. Are they still fighting? So Apex is now destroying here towers, guys. But I show you real quick the Bastion report here. Because so it was Apex, and Apex is the merge of EVG and BXS. And they were fighting 25 SW. Let me open it here real quick for you. So that was the Bastion report. It was 1.1 million from the rally to 2.1 million deaths over here. And we have not talked about the self-wounded, and there was triple the time here on the enemy side. And that was the defender in the Bastion. And then we have over here, we have, this is the Bastion, the pure Bastion report where you can see. So it was a Morgro Kuma as a garrison, and it is a Lyquan and Kuma. And I feel like since we got the new infantry, it is super important that you use the correct rally and garrisons. It is, I saw so many mistakes. And when we look at this, here you see, even if people think the Moss Rock is maybe the new meta, right now, from what I saw, is definitely the Moon Bear the way to go. And you see here, Mr. Sky here from SW, he had some crazy builds over here. And this is also not for a garrison, the fierce build you normally do when you are the rally lead. As a garrison, you build a little bit different. And these 2 skills here I didn't get either. But you see what that does. I mean, maybe, I don't know here how many T4s are in. That could maybe also be that they fill it with low-level tiers, and that's why the difference is so high in the self-wounded. That could maybe explain this. Beast saying NTS was our ally last season. Pretty good, guys. I can fully agree. We were ally with NTS as well, and they are good leaded. The amount of mana spent could feed 16 new KVKs. I do agree. So this is what I have here. And I mean, oh, Apex is here on a run. I mean, is 20... But I mean, it looks like the 21 SW got the Hydra over here. And Apex is trying to take that back. I mean, that is a cool pushback if they will get that. I do not know the situation. I mean, on our KVK is so much going on that it is really hard to watch some other KVKs. I know that BTX pushed out A2G. I think in a day or something like that, or very, very fast. Yeah, when you're saying they're sleeping, yeah, that is the reason why they. Is there any other KVK still going something on? But here you see some little. It's normally now the time that yeah, maybe a little bit farming keeps here. I mean, here is something going on. Now everyone's building the keeps and stuff like this. Last season, NTS won up BEK versus UHA, NWE, and ROD 75. We made UA and ROD disband the alliances and locked them all in zone 1. Now only NWE exists from that KVK. Wasn't UHA not gonna anyway disband before that KVK? Yeah, WT Focus saying it's very late for 21 SW. So how is it going for RFF against WAO? I mean, this KVK looks kind of like decided after, I think, BTX won their zone very fast, and I think, so A2G lost, ROG lost, and I think RFF WAO was still fighting. I mean, let me check here if I still have that Bastion reports I got sent from WB. These are all the new archers. Oh, maybe I can give you here a little bit. This is, by the way, maybe that helps you a little bit. We did a little bit of mock war, and this is here the situation from the new mages. This is with Race of Remedy with the new mages. Do you see the difference here? But this is with Race of Remedy. But even there, they did a lot better. And this is the other one. This is without Race of Remedy. And there you see the difference, that they are really can catch up. I mean, it kind of depends if you have to hit a lot of tanks or if you have a lot of AoE. That is also, but this is some, and these are both maxed, and the artifact was level 3. So big credits to my alliance member, Be My Lover. He sent me that. Tinsy, how did Forge go? Tinsy, I did 360 pulls and got it to level 3. I would say that's okay-ish. How many did you, Tinsy? And players have Odyssey to make suggestions to buff mages and nerf archers. I mean, I have to say, I kind of expect that we get another exemplar of Max Zeta, just better. That is what I expect for the next. Hi, Fenrir. It looks like I couldn't stream much anymore on your KVK. Apex was just destroying. So we look a little bit at mages reports, and we look at okay, let's open them a little bit here. So are they still available? Oh yeah, we can still open them, cool. So this was some I got sent from WB here, but they are, I think, 2 days ago. Yeah, they're 2 days ago. This was at the really beginning, and here here was also, this is when you don't have the pads correctly and stuff like this, it is really can make a big difference. So this is a Bastion report here, and I mean, this is in overall some crazy numbers, guys. These are some crazy numbers here. And I have to say big thanks to my friends in WB. They sending me all the reports here. And this is a crazy good trade over here. This is a crazy good trade. Fenrir is a big nerd, also I've heard. Yeah, look at Tinsy, 300 to get level 4. What am I doing wrong? And Fenrir is keeping asking me for resources. Long range warfare back, please, Beast. I do not like, I feel like long range warfare is not the solution in my opinion. I like the different ranges, but they need to make something that the archers get a little bit better. I mean, I was wondering that this difference was so big. That was really wondering me. And I think, what was that one here? There are in the meantime some new one. This, I think that was already a little bit we have a different. This was when they were going for their bastion over here. And that is also crazy for me because you have, as defender, you have normally the the advantage over here. Is it shield in the I'm more Grodentful here, not the new infantry. Yeah, but here they got also a lot of other stuff. So I have a lot of that kind of reports, and that was another crazy report. But I think here was definitely wrong pad. Here was definitely wrong pad, because this difference is. But you see what you do with a wrong pad. What could be the difference? You know? Yeah, I mean, here was I think that was accidentally the wrong pad. I think that was accidentally, or maybe trying out something. I mean, Kirito probably says, I don't care, I just get my dads back and good is. But this is huge, right? When you have triple the dads on the one side over here. Murder saying they rallied for 2 hours and never canceled the wrong pad. I mean, I don't know if it was testing or something like that. Was his pilot? I mean, I don't know if he even has one. I don't know. It is what people may be assuming or something like that. But more counter attack from the 100 mages that always target my archer. It's something like that beast, for example. It could be a counter, especially for the. It's something. I mean, I feel like some archer players do really still a good job, but it is really hard for them right now. So I feel like long range warfare isn't the solution, because then all have the archers and mages have the same range, so it's kind of a little bit more boring. So maybe buff them more, but we will see what they bring out for new archer heroes. I think they will bring something out there. And saying the solution to marksman player is to make a $1 bundle with a how to play marksman guide. Player skill issue is the biggest nerf that exists in the game. I mean, if you are going for archers, guys, if you are really going for archers, and you choose to have archers, then you have a big advantage, because your artifact skill faster, you do a lot of you do a lot of you do fast really much damage. So if you play them correctly, it is possible. But I do understand in the big wars it's sometimes rough. But I mean, when you're an archer player, and I was talking to him and he said to me, it depends on the situation. For example, if you have a lot of blinks and you can catch a lot of the enemy mages, so if you have enough tanks, I feel like the archers are doing well, because the tanks are protecting them. And if you kind of blink in, the archers do fast very, very much damage. So my max say always get over 100k, but then I die from a lag and all mages target me. I mean, and that is what I mean, you know, max say brings you the 100k report if you're not playing, bad or something like that. Solution for archer players is to join an alliance that plays dot formation. What is the dot formation? You mean, just kidding, like the murder ball tactic, like NTS does? WT focus Mogro and Cow Garrison is cooking. I mean, let's see here. Here we have again the new ones against. Here we have we have here the exemplar on the side of WB. I mean, they had a whole time this rally lead here. Crazy pad. But these traits are kind of really good. But here you have a lot of splash staff also. Yeah, there's a lot of splash damage. But now no one cares anymore about that, guys. This is the ones I had from the intense Bastion fights at the beginning. They had probably in the meantime some more, and everyone can feel free to send me more of them. And then where do we have the... So here, for example, Choka sent me as well, that may be interesting for the new mages. She was pairing we call it the grandpa guy with Tohar, and she was doing very well with him. So but I also saw some people pairing the grandpa together with Bird, could work. And then where's Tinsy? Tinsy sent me something as well. But with Tinsy, you have always to be careful because he's using rays, and so here we have Tinsy. He sent me a lot. Because Tinsy, I told him, don't send me only your best report. Send me some average ones as well. So we have here Tinsy 120 with the new mages, and when we look here at the report, oh, Venyo. That was our mock war. And so this is what he has. And he has them 5-2, 4-5, level 4 of the new artifact, 5-4, 5-1. So I think this was with Race of Remedy, or was it without? I don't remember what correctly. 67, 56, and here's 77. So it is doing a really good job, in my opinion. Oh, okay, just kidding, saying yep. So I mean, he's kind of right in that thing that what just kidding saying. So how NTS, let me see if they fight right now. So NTS fights from a ball. I mean, it's probably not so much going on here right now. So NTS groups up. I mean, who saw NTS fighting? They have one big murder ball, and then they have some calves flanks and so, but the DPS is in the murder ball, and they always target the closest target. And that is, when you are archers, you're really good there. You're really safe. So Demon asking, what are your thoughts on Tempe and Rage R4 Silversword being the same person? So guys, I was the whole day busy with work. I only got it a little bit because Wahid and me sometimes get some Yap infos, and I can tell you tomorrow we have Yapcast again. Tomorrow night we have Yapcast again. Tomorrow night for Europe time. And we saw today, so then Don Davis, I think Don Davis is in Rage. Where is he? He was basically saying that Silver here is the same person like Tempe. I have no clue. It's Don Davis, can we find? He has probably a different names here. So I was seriously wondering how he's coming on that, how that situation came up. But he was saying this is Tempe. So I could not imagine why that should be the case. I mean, Tempe is probably super busy leading Echo together with Sod. He's one of their main war leads there. So I don't even know how that idea came up. But we will definitely go a little bit more details into the Yapcast tomorrow. I think at one point, Chingsta from Echo said, maybe we need to take Don Davis as special guest in the Yapcast and ask him about the details. I mean, I cannot imagine that. I mean, this even, and why? For what reason Rage? It would not make sense. I don't even know. Was Silver originally with Dust from BDO? Tinsy saying, I heard both of them in VC, not same voice. It's not the same person. Yeah, I don't even know how they came to that conclusion. I haven't read up all the chats. So the only thing is what I know is that SSG and BDO merged into Rage, and I think Silver came with BDO and Das over here. But it is kind of funny that that these rumors, Don was just okay, and they are the same person. Did he even explain why? Maybe they have a similar. Ever heard of voice changer? So Demon, explain me, what was that? Is there any proof? I have still to do the research before we have. I have still to do the research before we have that tomorrow in the Yapcast topic. If you guys have info. Bro true. Since when? Since became Tempe. I mean, everyone is kind of becoming Tempe now. I do really not know how this came up. How this, I have no clue. And why? That the next question is, it come to my mind. So if Tempe would be incognito in another alliance, why should he be in rage? I don't know. It's common. I would expect at least one person from another alliance in our force spot. What? Okay, I have to talk to Dark, who is our gun COD is Tempe too. What I heard from Davis is that they kind of got sabotaged with the building plan and blames it on Tempe. Insane was Ginger Tinsy says. But so for the explanation for our KVK, so EIS is allied with Rage and with WB, and we are fighting Echo 25IW and NTS. So in which world should Tempe be? So you think Tempe was included in the Rage build plan to mess it up for them? I cannot imagine that. By all means. I heard Princess is gun COD and TFX. So I mean, this, people are making, it was just so funny to me. I mean, if there's any proof, guys, feel free to DM me or Wahid. You can also join my Discord. It's pinked here. Walnut saying, what? I mean, join my Discord if you have some infos. There is a Yap box where you can also tell us all the gossip you know. But I mean, at least something we need a proof for something, And I didn't see yet what was the reason. I mean, is there any proof behind where we can say, okay, this or this could even be true? That is what I sometimes do not understand, guys. It's really, for me, it's very, very funny for me sometimes. And guys, if you don't mind, drop a like on the stream, because that helps me out a lot here as streamer. If you didn't do it yet, I would much appreciate it. So yeah, we will figure out that tomorrow in the Yapcast. He said, for example, that a good bastion placement was delayed for like an hour, or when there was a good building plan, that person would go another route, but that's what Davis said and all I know. Okay. I mean, that is something we have to figure out, and I think we can figure it out with just asking Rage what is their opinion about that. The question is, why is there coming the assumption then Tempe it is? That is for me the crazy part in that. You can maybe say, oh, I have the feeling one of our force is manipulating our build plan or something like that. And even that is a big accusation when you're in your own alliance, without having any proof about that. But then saying, oh, this is another person and this person is from Echo is kind of wild. I know Silver Sword, and it's definitely something he would do from having been in alliance with him. It's also his way to cast doubt on a rival of 4. Oh, you mean from you? So it's Silver Sword persona all around? I mean, but and when you played with him, question, was he original from BDO or SSG? I think from BDO, right? Because he's even here named in the Diplo also. Silver, KT, and Das. KT is from SSG that I know, Das from BDO. And Ask Scan 2, he seemed to share the opinion of Davis, kinda. I think I saw Stan anywhere here on the... I lost him again. Yeah, here's Stan. Here's Das, the leader over here. Ah, yeah, okay, so Silver was BDO as well. I mean, but then Das probably works a long time with Silver together, so... Brochin saying Davis as an attention seeker. It's where I know him from, and okay. MK Ultra is not Davis. Oh, yeah, MK Ultra. Is he renamed in game as well? I saw that today real quick in the... Yeah, but he probably did it... Oh, that is our own alliance. I can search a long time there. MK, yeah, here we have, this is Don Davis here. I mean, look at this, 22.5 million merits, doing a great job here. Can say about him what you want, but fighters always have my respect. And then we have here Stan, 11. Then we have Das here with 18.5 million merits. Oh, he's even on my screen. Yeah, here's MK Ultra. So it looks like when Stan and MK Ultra and Don Davis share the opinion day here together. But I mean, this is a performer and fighter here, Don Davis. You have to give him that. I call that streamer blind. When you sometimes search something on your stream, do we have any other war going on right now? Because it feels like here it's really going kind of like downtime. I mean, Rage is here going, pushing a little bit. But it's not like that you see here them with full force. True or not, Silver Sword is gonna make use of it one way or another. Use of what you mean? Of the gossip that Tempe is the R4 and playing the account? It was just so wild for me because it came so random for me. Because I just know, I mean, when you saw the fights that Echo and BDO has here, and I mean, they are having insane good fights. And they are busy the whole day here. I cannot even imagine that Tempe has the time. Tempe has the time to think anything about Rage Spillblad. He's busy leading Echo in war. And the WB is here, kind of preparing for their incoming downtime. But WB did really, and they did also a lot of that bastion defending even during their downtime. I think this is this insane rally lead they have with the, yeah, this is that rally lead. And now we're going, I think, or are we in Echo's uptime? I think it's now, but I mean, you have to see how many days they fight here. That is really, at some point, I mean, goal is here the Hydra, you know, to own the Hydra. And then at some point, you have to see how far that even goes. If Echo even decides go pushing for someone out of the zone, or if they say zone 2 is not so important. And I mean, same here for NTS and Rage. Both sides know there is still a big Dragon Zone ahead. And the Dragon Zone will be crazy. The 3 versus 3, I can't wait. This Dragon Zone, and I feel like the Diplo, you can say what you want, but when I look, for example, at the KVK, BTX, so the second biggest KVK, there it's kind of done, you know, there's not much excitement for the Dragon Zone. But in our KVK, the Dragon Zone, that will be super good. Now, I think the idea is that Silver Sword, aka Tempe, has been messing up Echo's build plan. Oh, now we're talking about Echo's build plan? I thought Rage's build plan. Now I'm totally confused. So you're saying Silver is building for Echo? I have to do the research, guys, before we going into the Yapcast tomorrow. But it's anyway a Yapcast. We will just go. When you're saying second KVK never looked fair to me, let me check. I have the data of it. I have the data of it. COD KVKs. I think this was the, so this, I have to open it here. Let me open it. This is what I got sent from them. Let me show it to you real quick. So this was the second biggest KVK. We have BTX, RFF, and MFD versus WAO, A2G, and ROG. And numbers-wise, it looked pretty equal. It looked even power-wise. It is here. You don't see that here. It's 69 billion power. So power-wise, it was in favor of WAO. And what I heard is that, I think I read that today anywhere, that the WAO suggested that matchup. They had a higher average power, so it was numbers-wise in favor of WAO side. This is just from what I got sent, guys. So, and I think the zones were BTX versus A2G, RFF versus WAO, and MFD versus ROG. Brochin hashtag cheese fire. I'm not surprising if true at all to me, but yet again, I come from the sort of game spying, and metagaming is the norm. And that's so crazy. And I'm completely opposite person. I always think that cannot be true. And then anyone prove me different. Our job is to make WAO spend resources. Yeah, but I mean, that kind of, so the problem what I see here is, I mean, A2G got a lot of recruitment people, Vital and his crew, but you have to see, when you get a lot of new recruits, it's one thing. The other thing is that you play coordinated with all the new recruits. They had in their zone, when you look at power, they had 1 billion power disadvantage on BTX. And I think that was before Brink of War, or was it day one Brink of War? I don't know. And we have also to see the average player of BTX is 156 million, in A2G only 125 million, right? But numbers-wise, A2G has no more numbers than BTX. So that is kind of something, but after what I heard is, I haven't watched it, but I heard it that BTX kind of did really fast take control of their zone. And the same happened with MFD, who is power much lower than ROG, but we also know, I mean, I saw playing ROG against NF57, you have sometimes, that's why I always say the numbers are a good indication, but at the end of the day, it is not everything. So you have always to keep that a little bit in mind as well. WT focusing, yeah, we are fighting the strongest. Yes, you do. And you are basically power-wise the smallest one, right? So, but yeah, this is how the zones look like. It kind of depends now how A2G and ROG go ahead with that struggle. This will be, you can react in that you are very sad that you lost the zone 2, or you can just get your stuff together and then be the better allies together and go with that mindset in the new zones, because a Dragon Zone is a lot of coordination. Oh, Burgess in the house, welcome. You're playing in MFD now, right, Burgess? I think you migrated from BTX to MFD. Burgess, another Call of Dragon streamer here. Good night, Suno. Thanks for joining. We are getting good reports in terms of Bastion. Oh, can you send me some, WT Focus? And are you fighting right now? So Burger's question, how long did it take? So MFD, did they push out ROG out of the zone, or is it just like you pushed them back and got the Hydra? But the Destiny bring me back to BTX. Oh, that means you go back to BTX next season? Or that is your goal, to go back to BTX? Ah, okay. I mean, we got a lot of migration tickets back. Ah, you pushed them out, okay. I mean, MFD is a great place to be with Apta and Co there. I think that's a pretty cool alliance to be as well. I mean, BTX is kind of like, what they are similar with EIS is, I think, community-wise and stuff like that. No, I'm an ally with BTX, yeah. So, I mean, yeah, ROG, I think they lost also some players. I heard some rumors of something going on there, but I have no details, so I cannot say much about it. But this is something I have watched them fighting against NF57, stuff like this, and they are not bad. Don't get me wrong, guys. But MFD is super organized, and MFD is super super good in some coordination strategy wise. So this is something you have to keep in mind. And it all comes down to activity. I remember that KVK ROG had this TFS where Jason rage baited was rage baited because he did send them 10 messages to show up and stuff like that. I sent it one I had saved. Our boss pad is correct at the moment. Okay, let me check that out. And can you also, maybe I have the coords then when I look at that. Let me check that real quick. There's probably coords in the Bastion fight. So here we go. This is the Bastion fight. So HXY is RFF. And on the other side, oh, we have Sugar Redom. Redom is a super strong player as well here. So your Bastion got rallied here. I mean, trades 2 to 4.9 million. I mean, that is more than double on the WAO side. Saf wounded over here, more than double as well. So let's check this. Okay, but interesting. Here was both time the Mossrock. No Moonbear. No Moonbear meta. Oh, Brochin, thank you so much. Like and subscribe. Thank you. Yeah, drop a like on the stream, guys. I would appreciate it. I would appreciate it. So, I mean, both Mossrock here. I'm super excited about our Bastion fight. Yeah, and here a lot of splash stuff. We got double rally. Okay. I mean, this Mossrock here is, in my opinion, also very perfect. This is, I think this is really the rally build for a Mossrock. When I remember it 100% correctly. Oh no, you need the. Do you need that? Do you need that one as well? The intense fears? It depends, but yeah, I mean, you have to see. You cannot build 4 Mossrocks, so you have sometimes to make a little bit both Mossrocks, but the damage is crazy. I mean, we can go here. Where is that statistics? I mean, here you see the difference from the Warpad skills. That is a difference here. But let me check out. How is the situation going there? Our boss still plus 7 million damage from pad. Yeah, exactly. It is crazy for me. I mean, here we still have the fight going on. So here is This is RFF with their 500 million farm accounts. I don't mean that bad. I feel like, oh, Crafty here is still in WAO. So wasn't Crafty, I think he was TFS also before. I played with Crafty 2 years ago in the same alliance. I had a really, we had some fun times together here in I think season 2 or something like that. Season 2 plus we played together in alliance. Had really some good laughs about that. We had a really we had a leadership which was really not active. So this is RFF. That is what it remembers me. RFF is using they make, and that is a big advantage on the field. If you make use out of your farm accounts, help with them destroying, building, etc. Let me see the situation over here. So the Hydra belongs to WAO. So here we have the A2G BTX. So here BTX is kind of pushing A2G more out. Oh, but they already pushed him here to the gate. And if you defend anywhere, you would have probably done it here on the bridge choke, and BTX already made it over that choke point. So this is kind of a very clear zone, unless A2G makes here a wonder possible, but from build wise, I do not expect that. And then we have the other zone over here, which is MFD owning the Hydra here. And ROG at least still in some positions. But there's no fight right now. We are just defending WT focus. We got a Hydra also. We are chilling there. I mean, probably understandable. You got a Hydra on the other side, so you're just... I mean, at that point, I think WAO, when you see it from kind of like how the zone is, it's probably kind of like you go for the trades, right? And save the because now you know, I mean... it kind of depends how that final, but I think here the final zone is it's from the it is pretty clear. And when you get, I mean, it is one thing when you have it like in our KVK where you fight a little bit still in the zone too, but if you get pushed out 2 of 1 allies, then it's gonna be rough. I mean, it goes in RFF downtime, WT focus, am I right? So you might want to make sure hold your choke points. But WAO is full in pushing mode. Let me go back to ours. Is there something going on? I think we can expect, so yeah, here we go. Echo is pushing now because now it is Echo push time. This is really when you watch our KVK. But the interesting part comes around at, I would say the best fights we have there is around 13, 14 UTC. It's kind of like when Echo's downtime is over, WB start to push, Echo try to defend, or 15, 16 UTC maybe. But now it's Echo push time, and that will go the next hours like this. And then at one point, probably Echo is a little bit less active, and then WB shows up out of nowhere again and pushes. This is really... But right now, it's you see, it is WB total downtime. They will defend their bastions though. They will not. It's not like they are completely asleep and not logging in. They will defend their bastions. But it's not like that they're big grouping up at this time or so. Especially not after, I mean, they probably lost some sleep the last nights. But look at it. I mean, summer's still pouring in here. Let's go. Oh, WB, here we go. Maybe there is a little push. But it should be middle in the night for them. It is really middle in the night. But I remember when WB played against us, EAS, and they were setting, after the season, they were setting alarms at 3 a.m., at 4 a.m. to check the situation. That was kind of crazy. WB is around 11, 12 UTC because it's after work in Asia. Yeah, exactly. So 11 UTC, they start their big pushes, and that is when they make a good progress because then Echo is not so active. But then at some point, Echo comes through, and then you have the really cool fights, and then it's kind of like, this is really cool fights here. And from experience, Rage and NTS normally slows down as well at this time. Hey, Dr. Evel, you're awake as well? Do you have, how's that called? Night shift? Nachtschicht? Yo, yo, yo. Look what I got. We have really cool fights too. Oh, Fenrir, you have always to tell me in here. Let's go. When you have some real stuff going, where? There's not even a marker. Should be probably around the Hydra. Ah, you have the vacation. Sorry, I forgot about it. That you get after how many time no vacation you have it finally? Okay, here we go. So Apex is destroying towers. But do you have a fight too? Is the enemy fighting back? I only see you destroying towers. Hi, Danny. So Danny, give me an update. What is the situation here right now on your whole KVK? Because I'm super not... Here, Apex, the Eternal Oath. So here you have the whole leadership clan. It is Kingslaw, Acloud, Fenrir, Danny, etc. Read the second message against towers. Oh my god. Fenrir. You cannot bait me in like this. This Apex versus 21SW is funny because 21SW won against part of Apex last season. So Fenrir Danny, now I have you here. Real question. It looks like you're really here doing very well. But 21SW got the Hydra. So what happened here? So you are kind of taking that back now? Did at the beginning they pushed you back? I mean, I saw the Bastion reports. That was insane. Yeah, but you have really here. So now, oh, I got baited. I got baited, guys. I think here we have the highest luck, or maybe BTX against A2G. Look at here. I mean, here's still something going on, but this is not. I mean, if you see here normally NTS grouped up and they are, then it's going crazy, guys. Attrition war plus we only have 2 shells built. Oh, Danny, I remember that. So this was, so EIS was faced against WB when we had only 2 shells built. And WB had 4 full shells. And you were using 4 shells against us, 4 bastions against our 2 bastions. And we were around the same power at that time, I think, plus minus. And they had even a few more members because you can at the beginning only take 150, 160 members on a new server. So I remember that. I mean, we still won against WB at that time. And, but I remember having only 2 shells against the enemy with 4 shells. That is a difference from 2 bastion. And this is huge. And no real resources due to server jump. Yeah, understandable. All the farm accounts you have to take over as well and stuff like this. So now it is a little bit here. I think Rage is here pushing a little bit. The question is it still, I mean, NTS dropped here a fortress. If they can get to the Hydra, I don't know. Fenrir is saying we are winning on Bastion and fights overall, I would say, but we are low on resources and they have more shells, more players. They push us hard on their uptime. As I say, I remember that perfectly, but no complaints. We are having fun fighting. It's a back and forth all day. SW is holding up really good. I have to say the same. When we fight at WB, we were in the same situation. And as rough as it is, but that was one of my most favorite fights I had in Call of Dragons, EIS versus WB, because we had fightings all day long and a lot of fun. Dr. Bong Tokes, hello, first time here. Welcome. Anything interesting happening? I already did the Forge of Light spins. I got my new artifact over here to level 3. So the Forge of Light is done, and we are just looking a little bit around the map. But I feel like we are mostly hitting in the downtimes. So if you're interested to join more, you're welcome to subscribe to the channel. EIS versus Echo Zone 3 or 4 Princess, Sainul. So the thing is, I mean, who watched me a little bit longer, I would have loved to have the Zone 2 against Echo in the 1 versus 1. Now we are finally kind of close with them in power, because the last time we fought Echo, we had a 3 billion power gap or something like that on them. And the problem is with the Zone 3. So the Zone 3 is like that WB will build in their zone. Echo can, if they make it to that pass 4, invade the WB zone. And then EIS can go via this pass 4 and help WB. And the same is for the NTS side. But we can only be helpers. It is never a 1 versus 1. We have to long march a lot. So this is kind of like you have not a 1 versus 1. I'm surprised by WB. They are tough. Never seen Echo struggle so much. To be honest, I am not surprised about WB. I fighted them. WB got first. They got super strong account. They got TSGM, etc., and they got Elega and his team. I feel like they are putting in effort. This is really pure dedication to the game. They are really. You see them they make use of the farm accounts. They have always the farms in the shells ready to build, destroy, etc. The WB is doing an amazing job. It's for me one of my favorite alliances in the game. Level 3 is nice, 100 keys, and I got nothing to show for it. Oh my god, I'm sorry. But the good thing is, the 100 takes over to the next Forge of Light, so your pity is at least lower. But I can tell you, I had the first copy I got with 150. Then I had then I had a very lucky spin with 10. And then I had a 200. I had a 200 spin again for the next one, for the next level. So overall, I used 360 keys, something like this. Or in 360 pulls. I did it with keys and champs. LOL 100, I did 270 and got 2 rubbish ones. Get it tomorrow at least, Dr. Evil. Oh my god. I had that one time when I pulled the first time for the allergy. It took me 260 pulls or so, and I was so mad after that. I mean, my last one here live on stream with 200 was very bad as well. I feel everything what is going over 150 is really bad. But it is what it is then. Yeah, 260, yeah. So you have it guaranteed the next 10. But here's not so much going on anymore. But I can tell you guys, tomorrow is Yapcast time. We go a little bit through the week. We will ask all the questions. Is Tempe and Silver the same person? How did Dan Davis come on that? We will try to figure it out. Do you get your mages max plus artifact? So my artifact is level 3. So it's not maxed. We can go real quick into my heroes. The wheel hero, I was not so lucky in the wheel as well, so I didn't get him yet. The wheel hero I will get next week with the normal wheel. And I got already Gromera. And when we look at this here you can see. These are my tokens, so I can definitely max out both. So this should not be the issue. But I'm thinking if I maybe put some in the new infantry and only some in the mages, so I have to figure that out. Charizard saying Don Davis tripping. I think so too. I mean, he came up out of nowhere. Sinal saying, EIS fighter are definitely looking forward to fighting Echo. I think that's mutual. I think Echo and EIS want to fight each other again. I mean, there's so much bad blood and stuff like this. Let's just fight again. And I want the 1 versus 1. Even now we have the final zone. But the final zone here will go crazy. The final zone here in that KVK will go crazy. Because you see now here, Echo is a little bit a stronger team than WB when you just look at who owned the Hydra. Here the same for NTS, so that's both in favor of the other allies of NTS and Echo side. And then they have 25 IW and yeah, Rage and WB, they have EIS within the allies. So I think that will be a good Dragon Zone. Feel like the Diplo is really good, unless there's something really, really bad. We don't know yet. Awaken, Gromera, and Kuma. Do you think Gromera is the better one than the Grandpa guy? Isn't his awakening skill also super, super valuable? I mean, here you only increase, yeah, only, oh my God, here, and grants the hero a 25% bonus to the hero skill damage. Okay. Yeah, Dr. Evil is saying, no, I think the most people said, if you only go for one hero, go for Yun Ming. That is what I heard. Ah, you mean, okay, you mean from that perspective. That makes sense to say when you're using the tokens, Awaken Gromera, and my Kuma is not so bad either, guys. We are on 5224. And I was a little bit lucky here. I want to really have the last skill maxed. Then I'm happy. Jan outperforms the Grinch orc easily. Grandpa Man is better, but you can get him much more easily, Jane said. Yeah, I mean, the Grandpa Man is really from the wheel and stuff. You can get him. I don't know how long it will last, but we are rallying Mac. Okay. Fenrir, can you send me directly coords? Because till I am there and looking for Mac. So if you don't, send me always coords if you have something there. Let me assume where you took a tower away. Send me coords, Fenrir. That is probably the easiest. Fenrir, send me a DM. Oh, Venue sent me something too, but Fenrir not. We are rallying Mac. Ah, here, I got it. So let's click here. What is the deaths before? Oh, this is the person who has already a lot of deaths. Oh, and I think this is 350 million. Did he heal? Maybe he's offline. I need to see the report after here. Vex saying, how was the Forge luck? So it started good. In the middle, I was super lucky, and at the end, I was super unlucky. First one, 150 pulls. The second one, 10. I got it really in 10, and then 200 again. I should have stopped after the first one and continued the other day. But Venue convinced me to continue, so I blame Venue. No. It was my decision. Jan deals averagely 40% more damage than the orc. Dr. Evil saying, yeah, I think he's easier to obtain, you know. Gromera, you basically get only from tokens or from the dailies. It was 150, and then I did one more 10 pull and I got it. That was crazy. So if I would have stopped, it would have been 162 levels. But then I got another 200 for the third level, so I was unlucky. So it was really lucky at the beginning, and then it turned into unluck. But I think the game knows that. They said, okay, now she was lucky enough that I can give her another 200 pulls for the next level. They are reinforcing him to resetting. Okay, you does Apex reinforce the rally? I mean, they are reinforcing him, but he seems not online. Otherwise, a Kraken like this would probably resource heal. And I'm not sure if they're doing him a favor with that reinforcing, but oh, does he not have the problem that he is over the hospital cap? Did you get, oh my God, Jay is so annoying. Jay is so annoying. I know why he's, no, I did not get a new, good new pet yet. I didn't even do the regens. So Jay yesterday, so Jay was AFK for a week or so, and then he comes online. Can you share your pet with me in DMs, Jay? Because Jay got, and how many regens you took for that chat, for that one? Yeah, Evil, but he meant for me personally to max Gromera first with the tokens, because I'm anyway going for both. And since the strongest Lord hero is for me harder to obtain, he told me to max my Gromera first with my tokens. Oh, you think he doesn't use the policies here? Okay. Give me a win, guess? Okay, Jay. Because Jay got such a good reroll from the pet. I was so jealous when I saw that. That was a really, really, really lucky roll. But Dr. Avril, you're totally right. For a player who is only going for one hero of both, they should go to Yan Ming, to the grandpa one. This is the invest I would recommend if you go only for one for new mages. Yeah, absolutely. Yun, the grandpa is the better one. Oh, you do the strongest lord for Gromera? Oh, when we have the Great Heights. When we have the Great Heights, right? I mean, I will train a lot of power next week as well, but not, so, yeah, a lot of, but 15 million or something. 10 or 15 million. I have to see how far we come. Dr. Evil saying, and use my talents, not a part. You have to send me the talent tree again, Dr. Evil, that I can save it for me. He's having terrible, yeah, because they keep reinforcing him. I don't know why they always reset him. The rally would stop if they would not reinforce them, but they kind of give him more deaths, right? Prince is gonna catch up to me, acting like it's not a big deal. Yeah, Murder, you're slacking. Dr. Evil, Discord, please. Discord, please. Okay, Jade, I hope Jay will share the pet in-game. Yeah, he did. So look at this pet. I mean, what did you build? These are fillers, I assume. But look at this, what he got. Jay is really, he's Mage's Man, and this is the role, it's crazy. But the good thing is, this time, the season end reward, you don't need any amount of spirit, so it's not so, but it's still a big boost. So this role is crazy. Murder the F is this. Oh, Danny's saying he's okay. We have to go back. So he's trying to shield, but okay, it's burning. So now I'm waiting for the report, guys. He's trying to shield, but they keep reinforcing. That's even more funny. Jay need to find Jesus. Yeah, and for being AFK, the game gives him this. You know, that is kind of crazy. So whoever from Apex, please send me the. Oh, he's shielded now. I want to see this rally, guys. Oh my God, I was muted. How long am I muted? Yeah, when you, thank you. Yeah, I'm muted. I got it. Okay, so here is, we are going back here. How long am I muted, guys? Oh, it's going close to midnight. Maybe that's a sign for ending the stream. Oh my God. So Jay was super lucky, Vex was super unlucky. That was a summary out of it. Oh, true. Jay should sell this pad. He would get a lot of gems. Mic check, mic check. Yes, yes, yes. It's fine. Guys, stop. I'm already unmuted. You hear me again. So this is the report. So here it's going crazy. This is crazy. But I said maybe, do we have a scout report of that guy? Fenrir? Because maybe he had so much resources that they reinforced him that you cannot take out all the resources after, or something like that. But let's here look at the garrisons. We have here against that crazy, what is this? T4, T1? I mean, he has not a bad garrison either here. Starting was 180k pet coins. Yeah, but people can bet for that. And you would, this is, when a pet is new, people will pay a lot. Took me maybe 50 potions. Sell that thing. Put it on an auction. When you make it 2 stars and put that to auction, and you put the season end reward on it, too late. He got it with 50 regions. That is kind of crazy. That is not cool. So Mac will have his lesson learned. Now he's shielded. Okay, let's go back one more time. Is there something special going on? Guys, don't forget to drop a like on the stream, please. If you want to support me here on my YouTube channel, I would appreciate it a lot. Okay, check PM again for the scout. I will, Fenrir. Thanks. Yeah, the pad is heavily backed with the follow-up and stuff, right? So this was the city. Oh, okay. I mean that would have been 4 billion resources lootable. No, 4.5 billion. So that's maybe the reason why they reinforced him and didn't want to get him. Not just follow up. Is there more bugged right now? What else is bugged? But now we have really here Echo will now. This is really the push time of Echo. The AoE puddle doesn't work properly. Okay. I mean, isn't there anything bugged with the Mossrock as well? Some people said from the season end reward from the Mossrock, something is bugged. It's not working properly. Oh, wait. I mean, the one rally, he lost 45 million resources overall. So if this is the reason they are dumb. No, I mean, they probably, you know, not for that rally, maybe for, if you zero him after, you can loot very much. Oh, did Sod resource heal? I mean, I think everyone is resource healing here on that kind of zones. I do think everyone is resource healing. But this is WB downtime, Echo going into the uptime. So you can expect that Echo now push them a little bit. and then WB wakes up, and then they have their uptime. So it's really a back and forth here. So let's see how that goes. Because I mean, long term, it's still struggling. Everyone can do the first few days, less sleep and all the resources. But at some point, then I think this is where Echo is super strong. They have a lot of resources to heal and everything. He's always online. He got that pilot service. So there's a pilot servicing. Okay, what is a pilot servicing? I really do not know that. Mossrock, I haven't seen anything out the past 2 days. So what I think colleagues said that from when you're going for the Ember, where is the Mossrock Ember? Here. So something with that advanced coil set is bugged, when I got it correct. Or is it with the intense coil? I do not fully remember. Something is bugged. I didn't know there's a service out there for pilots. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, but I feel like I know a lot of big alliances do use that. And I mean, the terms are a little bit, it is kind of against terms, but kind of not. So it's kind of saying for me, it's kind of like, but it kind of ruins a little bit also the stats, because then all the players pretend to be the whales. They pretend to be 24/7 online, and they are not. Can't verify that statement. I have a proper function in both. Okay, that's good to know. Then I have to ask a colleague again. Maybe it was something I got out of context. He said something with the Moss Rock. Maybe in the rally or in the garrison meta. It was not about the open field. There was something not working when you rally or garrison with it. But I haven't figured. I don't remember it correctly. I would need to ask colleague. So guys, what is a good time to do Yapcast tomorrow? What is a good timing for you guys? Because Wahid and me were thinking about what is a good Yapcast time. And we thought about between 20 and 22 UTC, something like that. There was a thing in the garrison situation, but can't say anything about that. Yeah, and that is that they kind of tested it a little bit in the Roots of War situation. Let's jump down a little bit here. NTS Rage. Rage is still a little bit pushing here, but it's also not a big push. Fenrir, 2 UTC for you, princess. Are you crazy? That's 4 a.m. for me. No way this is gonna happen. No way. I think it will be around 2022 UTC in between the. Oh my God, Wahid! Penguins on top! Oh, thank you so much, Wahid. Oh, lovely. Oh, thank you. Kisses to you. And much hugs. How are you doing, Wahid? How are the chops doing? Update. I'm so much hoping that Wahid gets a remote work. We are yapping every morning. So our morning yaps are still private, guys. She's such a cutie. Out of nowhere, she just came here up with a super chat. Crazy. WW. I was just asking about the Yapcast, right? We have to bring up. We have to bring some light tomorrow in the question. Is Tempe Silver? Is Tempe and Silver the same person? And how does Don Davis come on that idea? So how that we have really to do a little bit research tomorrow. But we had it already in our morning yaps. Good. And EISVC is actually COD and not Soul Mask. Oh, okay. So I have to join COD. White Gaming, you are muted. She's not in the VC with me. I'm alone today. She's tomorrow with me in the Yapcast. Everyone is Tempe. I think that was the funniest part today when everyone just said, I'm Tempe. I'm Tempe. I mean, we will figure it out tomorrow in the Yapcast. It's definitely a Yapcast topic. So I will definitely maybe join a little bit of EISVC, but I have also so much work. So Wahid, question, what time will we do the Yapcast tomorrow? What do you think? 20, 21, 22 UTC? Something about that? Probably, or maybe 18 UTC? We haven't decided yet, guys. We don't want to do it so late that the Europe people cannot join anymore, but we don't want to do it too early that the US people can't join. So this is something we have to figure out. Whenever you would like. I mean, honestly, we will probably decide that tomorrow spontaneously. I would say people can be from 18 UTC. 18 UTC, that is for you, Wahid. It's 8 p.m. for me, so it's 2 p.m. for you. Maybe we aim for that, something like that. I have to see how I go, Miss. You 22 UTC starting a live at your midnight? You're nuts. Everyone is Tempe. Yeah, I think that is the new motto. So I did live streams at the Reset, guys. And we also get the new event, by the way, tonight. We get the new event. And they have some new cool stuff in here. You can steal fruits and stuff. I'm excited about that. At least something to do because we have no Zone 2 fight. So at least we can fully focus on that stuff. But I mean, it is really, we have still some fun here in the KVK. Power to the Tempies. Okay, guys, drop a like on the stream. Support me, please, here. I would appreciate it a lot. Subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell notification. Then you get an info when the Yapcast with Wahid starts tomorrow. Thank you, Wahid Brochin here for the super chats today. I do appreciate it a lot. I do appreciate it a lot. See you tomorrow, Yapcast again. I can tell you it will be some fun. I would wake up at 4 a.m. for your stream, not really dedicated streamer. I'm on 2 UTC. Andrea, we will see, we will see. I wish you all a good evening, good fights, and we see us hopefully all tomorrow at the Yapcast. I don't want a notification at midnight. Do you not have the flight mode at night? I mean, don't you have vacation, Dr. Apple? There is no excuses. No excuses, guys. So finally, I wish you all a nice evening. See you tomorrow at Yapcast. It will be probably around 18 UTC, something like that, plus minus 2. Love you, good night. Love you too, guys. Thanks for joining here. See you soon again. Happy gaming and much love, your princess.